Hello YouTube world and welcome back to Therapeutic Tuesday. I am Movement Mike Nimchek and today I just wanted to go over what I call the peanut moves, and it rolled away from me. But here you go. I got myself here what is commonly known as a peanut. So it is not a... Well, you can buy these now already pre-made. You get little mobility wad packages from different companies. It's becoming pretty popular. All I did was take 2 tennis balls and tape them together with athletic tape. I don't know if you can see the texture now and the kind of the bands of athletic tape that I've gone through layer and layer and layer. I used to work at a racket club, so these tennis balls are all free. So I have a bag of tennis balls that I was able to do different things with. One of them being making myself a little peanut. Now, what this is used for, often I will, especially after this weekend where I slept pretty much all day on Sunday and it was like my day of rest. I had a long weekend and the week was a lot going on, right? So I got in a lot of different weird positions during my multiple naps on Sunday and woke up this morning with a horrible headache. I'm doing this video today here on Monday. And yeah, wasn't feeling so great. So I did some of my neck stretches, which I will leave a link to down below. You can check that out on the different neck stretches that you can do. And this being the healer of what ails me today. So let's get right into it. All right. So to start with, I'm going to go right here at the base of my neck, where my shoulders and neck meet. I'm going to scoot down a little bit, and I'm going to roll up, right there at the base of those trap muscles, right below the neck. And you can start working those out. I'm going to start with my hands on my belly. Kind of keeping the arms and shoulder blades out of the way. And since I did have a headache, I went a little bit further up the neck. So I got on either side of the neck here. I don't know if you can see that. It's right here. So you can see I'm lifting up my hips, applying more pressure onto the peanut. And I'm trying to keep my breathing consistent. And that's really one of the most important things to remember while you're doing these stretches, is that you don't want to shorten your breath. You don't want to hold your breath, especially while in these mobility stretches for anything. You need to try and keep your breathing consistent. Big inhales and exhales. Inhales to the mouth and exhaling out through the nose or the mouth. Preferably the nose, if you're able to. And after several breaths, you can continue to move this down your back. Once you get in between the shoulder blades, and you'll know because you'll start to feel the edge of the peanut ball kind of rubbing up against your shoulder blades, that's when you want to start to do a bear hug and hug your one hand to the opposite shoulder and then the other, right? Just like this. And that way, you're getting the shoulder blades out of the way, and look at that. I'm able to lift my hips up now, putting all of the weight into the muscle tissue in the upper back on either side of your spine. Breathing through this. And so if I was to show you where this is right now, it's right here. So right below the shoulder line at the top of the trapezius muscles. Those central shoulder muscles that go right here. So now I'm getting into more of the rhomboids, the lower trapezius, really in between the shoulder blades, and this is a really sore spot for me. because I do a lot of shoulder retraction to protect my shoulder joint and to keep everything strong and stable. Just going to work through this a little bit. Little slight movements. And you could do this all the way down to about the bottom of your rib cage, like right about here. You want to leave your low back alone. Doesn't really need it too much. So there you have it. A few exercises that you can do to relieve any tension in the upper part of your neck, but also to keep things supple, strong, and mobile in the upper back. So today I used this as a therapeutic medicine for the headaches that I was getting when I woke up today, the tension headaches, because I had shortened these during my weird naps I took yesterday. Another reason, especially when you're getting into in between the shoulder blades here, and further down, is that tension in there from doing a lot of scapular retraction when you're doing pull-ups, especially for me doing pull-ups. Went climbing last week on a rock wall for like 3 hours or 2.5 hours, like the first time in a long time. I was very, very sore in my forearms and my shoulders and my scapular retractors, right? The shoulder blade retractors in the center of the back. So being able to work with this and getting those muscles loose, because it's very hard to get to those points while avoiding the spinal column, right? And that's why this is so wonderful. It's got a very soft center to work around the spinal column, and you get those hard to reach muscles some well-deserved TLC, tender loving care. I had to think about that one for a minute. But giving those hard to reach muscles some much needed TLC. I know mine did doing this example for you today, and this has definitely helped with the tension headaches. I hope this has helped you all today. If you would like more information on this or resources where you can find one of these without having to make it, although it's pretty simple to tape 2 tennis balls together, I understand if you just want to buy the real deal and keep it convenient. All right, if you have any comments or questions, please leave them down below in the comments section below the recommended videos. You can also get in touch with me through any one of my social media platforms or subscribe to those, and of course leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you like what I'm saying. Until next time, keep going and keep growing mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually stronger. Peace.